over the bridge in Hertfordshire to a provincial track that has had a checkered past. Rye House. The Rye reopened recently under new management and has not only attracted back the old regulars but also plenty of new faces. In 2004 it all looked pretty dire for Rye House, but new general manager Sue Picton had better news for our reporter Dave Lawrence.
5 months ago the future of Rye House looked pretty bleak, and thanks to all the owners and trainers who have pledged their support, we're now up and running and we've got a lovely night like this to look forward to greyhound racing.
A real grassroots track with plenty of involvement from owner trainers, but also attracting some of the big names of the sport.
Yes, we've always had a support from some of the bigger trainers and we're hoping to get support more. We're going to have some invitation races for £500 and hopefully trying to invite some more of the bigger trainers, you know, likes of Charlie Lister and Barry Draper, hopefully.
On Rye's feature night, we spotted Walthamstow trainer Mick Pusey in the crowd.
Put it down. Go on, Free, put it down.
Rye House is really on the up now. Spending a lot of money here, grassroots racing, the locals, the trainers have put their money into this place to keep it going, and I think they make a real good job of it. Very, very pleased with them.
We can't let you go without asking you a quick question about how the man is, Fire Height Dan. When are we going to see him back on track?
Dan's doing very nicely. He starts galloping this Tuesday for 10 days or so, and then we start looking to Wimbledon just for the Derby. He won't go anywhere else. Well, time's run out anyway, so it's Derby only, and he looks really, really good in himself now.
Rye House has a real variety in racing these days, with 7 different distances and 2 winning posts. Let's look back at the Rye Mini from Sunday, over 383 metres, short dash to the bend, but also the unusual finish just after the 4th turn. And they're off to racing into the first bend. Good break from Thank You Madam in 5. Also won Trish's Brooklyn, the favourites at Lexington Avenue, away slowly in 2, and in a few problems at the first bend, heading down the far side. Trish's Brooklyn on the inside of Thank You Madam. Close in behind comes Combridge Fizz. Here comes Lexington Avenue now, but runs right into trouble there at the 3rd bend. This leaves Thank You Madam out clear. Around the final bend, up towards the winning line. Thank You Madam wins, with back in second Combridge Fizz. Punters faring okay as second favourite Thank You Madam wins the Rye Mini. The bookmakers at Rye, though, are a hardy bunch.
I've been actually coming to Rye House for over 30 years, but I've been making a book here for the last 19, nearly 20 years.
You've seen a few changes since you've been here?
I've definitely seen a few changes over the years, but probably the most dramatic change has been over the last few months. The track's now under new management, now under the Rye Racing banner. Crowds are up, turnover's up, and things are looking pretty good at the moment.
I understand that the bookmakers have done their bit by contributing to help keep this place running.
Yeah, that's right. We had a meeting with the Owner Trainer Association, and between the owner trainers and the stadium bookmakers actually contributed in excess of £30,000 towards the upstart of Rye House. So that's been good, been very good, tremendous support. Yeah.
And what's the market like here at Rye?
Yeah, it's a good, strong market for a provincial track. It's very good. £500, £1,000 bets are commonplace, especially on the open race evenings, and accommodated by the stadium bookmakers quite readily. Yeah, it's a good market.
At Rye House, it might not be silver service, but it's a warm and friendly atmosphere, with the fish and chips a delight for the customers. Our tote terminals, a really relaxed atmosphere in the long bar, which is well stocked. The punters can celebrate a win or drown their sorrows. Rye House is a good night out for young and old alike, especially on their popular Sunday evening open race card. There's even an executive lounge for corporate entertainment.
Peter, how long have you been involved here at Rye House?
Well, since before it closed in October last year, we were racing as it was under the other management. Then they closed it. And then we got together as a band with all the trainers and owners. We had a special meeting and raised £30,000 in one night to take over racing here, where Sue Picton was put in as promoter.
And you've got some dogs here yourself?
Yeah, anything with a prefix Noah is mine. And unfortunately I've just come second in the last race, which is a bit of a blow, but I'll have to have a word with the wife on that one.
And Viresh, how did your firm get involved with sponsoring a race at Rye House?
Oh, predominantly because of Peter. I've known Peter for 2 years now, Peter? Yeah. He works for, obviously, a BMW, and that's where I bought my car, and had past interest in greyhounds, but predominantly at Catford races. So, and Peter said there was an opportunity to do some sponsoring at Rye House, and that's how we got involved.
And the stadium are looking after you and your partners tonight?
Fabulously well. Very good setup here, and staff very friendly. Everyone's been very friendly.
A spacious kenneling area at Rye House, and on their biggest night of the year so far, they were blessed with beautiful weather. So on to the £5,000 Hertfordshire Derby final, sponsored by DKLL Solicitors. An open betting heat where Tainesley, the track record holder, was sent off the 2-1 favourite from Trap 6. And they're off and running and racing up towards the first bend. Good break here from Tourneroy Title in 3. That's going to lead him up early from 4, Apache Junction. That's diving for the rails and causes problems for both Cooley Nelson in 1 and Hyperlink in 2 as they go down the far side. And Tourneroy Title now taken on by Tainesley. In behind comes Mick Pusey's Abbott Pete. After these, trying to stay on again is Cooley Nelson as they come around the second last bend. But it's Tourneroy Title getting the better of the battle to go on here. It's 3, Tourneroy Title to win here for Maria Dennis. Tourneroy Title wins the first Hertfordshire Derby final. Tourneroy Title making all for Maria Dennis in 29.64, beating Tainesley by 3 lengths. A busy and appreciative crowd looking on to a real family occasion. It's certainly been a good start to the year for Maria Dennis.
Yes, we have. We've only got 4 dogs in the kennel, which Tony's wife owns two of them. So, which Tourneroy Title is one of them. And no, we hold our own with our 4 little dogs.
And Tony, have you had many dogs before Tourneroy Title?
I've been through quite a few dogs in my time, yeah. Been in the game quite a lot of years actually, and we had a finalist in the 92 Derby with Windsor Abbey. So, and it took a lot of years to get anything like something near as good as he was, to 2005. Tourneroy's a good dog. We thought we had something special around Christmas time. He had a good race at Milton Keynes and a 26.50 round. Yeah.
So what would the target be now? Would you go for the Greyhound Derby with him?
I don't know. We might well give him a trial round here and see how he goes. The one good thing is that the dog has found his form back again at the right time. So who knows?
A superb night had by all at a track that has at last got some firm foundation.
This is a proper dogman's track. As you know, we had a meeting, we all contributed to get the Rye back racing financially, and everybody here is everybody's friend. They all try, they have their moans and groans, but Rye House is a proper dogman's track.